pretending not to have when actually you do have. God calls that stealing. When you give the impression that you don't have, but meanwhile you do. Oh, I don't have, but you do. God calls that stealing. Devaluing value. That's a societal problem. Something is of value and you devalue that value in order to gain dishonestly. Perhaps you have something to sell, and what you do is you devalue its value. Or you have something to buy and you devalue its value because the person that's selling it to you doesn't know any different. And maybe they perceive you as the expert and they're not going to challenge the expert. And so you seize the opportunity to devalue the value so that you can make more money. God says you're guilty of a violation of this commandment, not returning something found. How many times do you and I not find something or walk out of a grocery store with something? How many times do we not check out something at the checkout counter? And we pay our bill and we walk out, and when we're unloading into our motor car, we suddenly realize that the lady at the till missed this item. And we say, oh, it doesn't matter. They'll get over it. God said it's stealing if you keep it. The Bible lists these things, not about the grocery store. But God lists, He talks about these things in the Levitical law. Cheating on income taxes. Oh, let's get on to the next one here. I've said to myself, am I going to sit down and do my income taxes? I'm actually going to try and get ahead of the curveball. One of my very best friends in this room called me a couple of weeks ago and he said, I finished my taxes. I said, well, Rudy, to you. Do you cheat on your income taxes? God calls that stealing. Jesus said, give to Caesar that which is Caesar's. Give to God that which is God's. If that's the law of the land, do it. If you know and love the Lord, you're guilty of theft. Wasting. Waste. Did you know waste? The Bible calls waste theft. Causing willful damage. Vandalism is theft. Going into a church and desecrating a cemetery. Painting on somebody else's wall. Breaking someone else's property. Keying someone's motor car in the parking lot. God calls that stealing. You're taking away from someone else. You're not just doing something, you're taking, you're robbing. Causing willful damage, injustice. Boy, I'd love to go to some of our solicitors here that I'm looking at and let them get up and talk to you about injustice. They deal with it every day. The injustice of man toward man. Dishonoring contracts. It's all in the Bible. Dishonoring contracts. Going back on your word, laziness, breaking promises, assault. The awful things that take place with physical assault. The taking from somebody that which is not yours to take. And robbing that person of their life and of their value.